Our most gracious Heavenly Father God, the author of our life, we come today to say thank you for everything you have given us. This pandemic may cause problems which are not limited to poverty, hunger, unemployment, and even death. But your grace still amazes me. We are still standing and still fighting. Even in the Department of Education, there are fears and doubts of being not ready for the opening of classes. But the wisdom you gave us still amazes me. More alternative delivery options are being conceptualized and materialized. Despite the lack of the materials and equipment for instruction, the love and unity among us still amaze me. Different donations and help are pouring, may it be small or big. Today, we conclude the 2020 Brigada Eskwela. But I know, dear God, that the Bayanihan spirit will still continue not only for DepEd family, but as well as for other public and private sectors who really hoped and dreamed that education should never stop. That with education, better future will come, as what the theme says, pagpapanatili ng bayanihan, tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan. Thank you, dear God, that we all work hand in hand despite of the limited face-to-face interaction. Thank you that you taught us to love and experience to be loved. We believe in the promise that you have better plans for us. The plans that will make us prosper and not harm us, but plans to give us all hope and the future. We are also asking forgiveness for all the shortcomings we have. Guide us, O Lord, in everything that we do, and send your holy angels to protect all of us so that we can return safe to our homes. We also commit the activity that we have today to you, O Lord. Without you, we are nothing. This we ask and pray through Jesus Christ, our Savior. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, dalas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng pagaw, ay hinatang tula, tawid sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di maghihingi, luman ang araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, ang inigaya na pagkay magami, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Sa kita kapamilya, pag-uligay, pag-inay, pag-ibog, madapat mag-ari sa ating na probinsya. Magotod na Negros sa anon, isang katawugan, mapinalang tao, sa buong natangguhan na isakripisyo, sa kauswagan, sa sikatao. Ngunit wala may mapiling sa kaluluwa, nalagaan gusto na nais na ako. Ang matutod na Negros sa anon, isa katawagan, mapinalang tao, sa buong natangguhan na isang tigisyo, sa kauswagan, sa sikatao. Ang matutod na Negros sa anon, isa katawagan, mapinalang
One DepEd, One Nation, Brigada Eskwela, umarangkada na! Arangka Brigada! Live from YouTube and Facebook platform, you are watching the 2020 Division of Negros Occidental Brigada Eskwela Virtual Culmination Program. The spirit of bayanihan was shown in this year's Brigada Eskwela. Your commitment to the success of Brigada Eskwela is a sign of a strongly united Negros Occidental province. The Division of Negros Occidental congratulates all of you for the help in ensuring the safety of every school and our community. You shared your time, effort, and resources for the opening of this school year. Kaya't kami po ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat at nagbibigay pugay sa inyo. Good morning, DepEd, maayong aga, Negros! Welcome to the 2020 Division of Negros Occidental Brigada Eskwela Virtual Culmination Program. Today, we highlight the united principles from the different sectors of our community. We showcase the preparedness, ecological consciousness, health protocols, resiliency, and conclusiveness to learning. Arangka Brigada! Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the first Brigada Eskwela Virtual Culmination Program, let us welcome Sir Zaldi H. Reliquias, PhD, the CID Chief, for his words of welcome.
My warmest welcome to everyone. To our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Marcet D. Sabaluca, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendents, Sir Dennis G. De Velos and Ma'am Maria Teresa Peroso, Sir Romeo C. Son Jr., our Chief Education Supervisor in SGOD, Sir Nelson S. Escobin, Senior Education Program Specialist, Education Program Supervisors, Public Schools District Supervisors, and SDOD's personnel. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It seems like it was a month ago when the annual Brigada Eskwela took place. And now again, before the start of the classes on August 24, 2020, as mandated by DepEd through a Memorandum Number 53, Series of 2020, known as the National Schools Maintenance Week. All schools have to be prepared for the opening of the classes. Teachers, along with the students and other stakeholders, are fueled by the spirits of volunteerism and unity. Fix whatever there are to fix, clean whatever is there to clean in the schools, for the beloved customers to be comfortable and inspired in another year of learning. In the premise of this new normal due to COVID-19 pandemic, there is a shift of paradigm where the programs, projects, and activities have to be tuned in a way that it will harmonize on the guidelines and procedures disclosed by law as coined the members of IETF or Interagency Task Force. It is done virtually but with commitment and support among stakeholders. Before, the Brigada Eskwela was opened up by a colorful ceremony and ended by a well-designed, variegated activities. But now, a simple and significant engagement has been orchestrated to deepen the chemistry of the essence of this very best practice of the schools. I commend the leadership of our Schools Division Superintendent and the two ESDs of the Division of Negros Occidental who ignited fire to commence and end up this very significant undertaking. To our SEPs, Dr. Nelson Escobin and partners, the Chief of SGOD, Sir Romeo C. Son, CID and SGOD personnel, as well as the people in SDO, particularly our school leaders and stakeholders. Your ending support to this endeavor is so inspiring and appreciative. But let me leave the statement that flows this way. It's hard to wait around for something that you know might not happen, but it's ever harder to give up when you know it's everything you ever wanted. Our desire then is for our learners and country, despite of this pandemic. We may not dream only that we can do the best for them, but rather do the best for our learners so that they will become someday the Jims and Jewels of the country, Philippines. As we embrace ourselves to the theme of this year's Brigada Eskwela, pagpapanatili ng bayanihan tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan. Thank you and God bless us all.
The province of Negros Occidental's thousands of parents, alumni, local businesses, public and private sectors, non-government organizations, teachers, and learners have been our partners in leaving legacies and shaping visions. Today, we highlight the turning over of donations from the various sectors of the community. We in DepEd ay sabay-sabay na sumbasaludo sa inyo. Maraming salamat po! Despite the hardships and challenges brought by the pandemic, we still stand as firm as a rock in giving every child the right to learn and the right to grow. Because of you, we conquered the challenges. Because of your generosity, we still stand as one. Ladies and gentlemen, to give her statement of acceptance of all the donations from North to South Negros, please welcome the school's Division Superintendent of the Division of Negros Occidental, Ma'am Marcet D. Sabaluca, SESO 6.
Greetings everyone, to our distinguished guests, our dear stakeholders and implementers, This is indeed an auspicious day for all of us as we rejoice in the bountiful blessings that we have received and for the people who have made these actions possible. The rising COVID-19 positive cases in our province has not deterred us from moving forward, but instead strengthened the partnership that we have in times of normalcy. It has moved us from our comfort zones to learning more skills and looking for creative ways to provide the best education that we could possibly give, one that will continue even in times of disruptions, one that ensures the safety of the learners and the personnel as well, one that ensures improving practices for a better normal teaching and learning delivery in the context of the schools and community settings, one that is empowering, resilient, and imbued with values of makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, and makabansa. First and foremost, to the Department of Education, ang DepEd Negros Occidental family who have committedly and collaboratively strengthened the bond among its stakeholders, both internal and external, in crafting, adjusting, and readjusting the learning continuity plan responsive to the call of the new normal, from face-to-face plan in April to that of 100% remote learning in May. The school heads and teachers who have burned the night candles developing print modules, video lessons, and CAD episodes, climbed mountains to look for signals, overwhelmed with so many trainings for the different modalities and platforms, answer questions of parents and the community with no certainty but plain conviction that education will happen. I salute all of you. To all our partners in education, I extend my profound gratefulness for the full support and cooperation that you have provided to our schools' Safe Back to Schools program implementation in our division. To our dear Governor Bong Lacson and his executive staff, Sangguniang Chair Vice Gov Ferrer and our board members, to the Chair of the Committee on Education Board, Tinto Bascon, and all its members, thank you so much for facilitating the realignment and release of our school board education fund. To our beloved congressmen and congresswomen, thank you for listening to the plea of our schools and providing them the necessary resources to at least relieve them of a portion of the burden. To our local government units, our 21 mayors, words could not say how much I appreciate all the assistance and support that you have given our schools. Indeed, while we are preparing double time, our efforts would be in vain without your financial assistance and the support of the barangay leaders. To our parents, guardians, and learning facilitators, thank you for the trust because education is highly essential and can't wait. 90% of our learners are now back in school. More than ever, you have become our alter ego in the homes where learning now happens. Thank you for accepting the challenge. To all government agencies, non-government agencies, PTAs, ang associations, cooperatives, alumni, private entities, individuals, all who have helped us, be it small or big, thank you very much. With joined hands and hearts and minds, we will realize this year's joint advocacy of Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela. Pagpapanatili ng bayanihan tungo sa kalidad ng edukasyon para sa kabataan. Thank you very much. More power, sulong edukalidad, abanse negrense. Maayong aga liwat sa tanan.
The Department of Education's 2020 Brigada Eskwela has served as one of its frontline initiatives in transforming structures, adapting to new policy frameworks, and ensuring that every school maintains minimum health protocols. Kasama ninyo, we became stronger than before. Kasama ang DepEd, we became steadfast in the new normal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a man of honor from DepEd Nacional, the Undersecretary for Legislative Affairs, External Partnerships, and Project Services. Please welcome USEC Tonicito MC Umali, ESQ.
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Binabati ko po ang lahat ng ating pong mga kasamahan sa rehiyon, sa schools division offices, sa paaralan, ang ating pong mga regional directors, assistant regional directors, schools division superintendent, assistant schools division superintendent, ang ating mga punong guro, mga guro at hindi gurong kawani ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, mga partners po natin from the private sectors, sa iba't iba pong pamahalaang lokal, sa iba pa pong ahensya ng ating pamahalaan, all other stakeholders of DepEd, parents, our dear learners, lahat po kayo na nandiyan po ngayon. Magandang araw po at magandang araw ng pagbibrigadang eskwela sa inyo pong lahat. Ito pong Brigada Eskwela for school year 2021 is truly different and very important. Different because compared to our previous Brigada Eskwelas, the traditional concept of Brigada Eskwela where we go to our schools 2-3 weeks before the opening of classes to prepare our classrooms, do minor repairs, minor cleaning. We plant and make sure that our gulayan sa paaralan is prepared and is okay for the school feeding program. Itong mga bagay pong ito na tradisyonal po nating ginagawa ay hindi na po mangyayari sa bagong mukha ng Brigada Eskwela. Ito po'y dahil sa ang ating pong Pangulong Mayor Digong Duterte at ang ating kalihim Leonor Briones ay nagkaisa po na hindi muna natin papapasukin yung tinatawag nating face-to-face learning, yung physical presence of our learners will not happen for this school year unless some conditions are met. Mga kondisyon na inilatang ng ating Pangulo at ng ating kalihim, hanggat hindi mangyayari yan, sa ngayon, wala po tayong pisikal na pagpunta sa paaralan, mag-aaral, mga guro, magtuturo. Hindi po muna yan. Kung kaya kailangan sumabay po ang ating Brigada Eskwela sa panahon na ito. Kung kaya pag nakita po ninyo, yung latest DepEd issuance ay nakasaad po doon kung ano po ba ang dapat nating pagtuunan ng pansin sa taong ito po pagdating sa Brigada Eskwela at Oplan Balik Eskwela. Before I dwell on that lengthily and substantially, I would like to walk you through the years very quickly how Brigada Eskwela all started. Kailangan maunawaan po natin itong institusyon ng Brigada Eskwela, bakit po mahalaga ito. Taong 2003, DepEd Order number 79, when we first issued the formal legal instrument that served as the basis for our Brigada Eskwela, in that DepEd Order number 79, series of 2003, we aimed to target 4,000 schools only, to enjoin the schools, to engage their stakeholders, the parents, the communities, na sila po'y magboluntaryo para po ihanda ang ating mga paaralan sa unang araw ng pasukan. Ngunit hindi lamang po 4,000 na paaralan ang tumugon sa hamon na ito. Humigit kumulang 12,553 ang tumugon sa hamon na magtulong-tulong na iprepara ang ating paaralan sa unang araw ng pasukan. Kung kaya itong mga sumusunod na taon, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, nakita po natin na patuloy pong lumalaki ang suporta sa ating Brigada Eskwela. Kung kaya nung taong 2008, DepEd Order number 24 was issued, now enjoining all schools nationwide to do Brigada Eskwela. Ngunit dapat ding idiin na itong tinatawag nating bagong mukha ng Brigada Eskwela ay tila nangyari na since 2016, nitong panahon ng ating kalihim Leonor Liling Magtolis Briones. Dahil 2016 hanggang nitong nakaraang taon, ay atin nang pinalawak ang konsepto ng Brigada Eskwela. Mas malawak dahil mayroon po tayong mga programang nagdidiin sa ating Alternative Learning System Program, mga programang nagdidiin para po mapababa ang dropout rates, kumbinsi ang mga tinatawag nating out-of-school youth na bumalik muli sa ating mga paaralan, mga programa na kung saan ang ating mga magulang ay atin pong ine-engage for them to become better parents that could really guide and inspire our children. At marami pa pong disaster risk reduction management related learning sessions, gulayan sa paaralan. Kaya po, itong panahon po ng ating Mamiling Briones, ang konsepto po ng Brigada Eskwela ay mas pinalawak na. Sa taong pong ito, 2020 school year to 2021, ang Brigada Eskwela ngayon ay magsisimula June 1 hanggang August 29 at may pagdidiin sa mga aktibidad na tinatawag po nating magpapatupad sa ating learning continuity plan. So we talk about activities that will engage our parents. It talks about activities that will engage experts like the Psychological Association of the Philippines for the conduct of psychological first aid to make sure that our teachers and learners are not only emotionally but also psychologically prepared when we start our classes this August 24. So we talk about engagement partnership activities with the LGUs. So lahat po yan, yan po ang ating dinidiinan ngayon sa ating Brigada Eskwela. Lalong-lalo na po ngayon na tayo po ay nag-uusap na wala na nga pong face-to-face modality at ngayon the only learning modalities that we are now considering are self-learning modules, online or internet-based learning, radio and TV-based learning, homeschooling. So kung ito na lamang ang ating learning modalities, ang ibig sabihin po ngayon ng pagbibrigada ay pakikipag-ugnayan sa mga partners para po masiguro sa local government units na ito pong mga self-learning modules po nating tinatawag ay maipamahagi sa lahat ng ating mga mag-aaral na kakailanganin ito. Pati po ang collection po nito, i-distribute ng Monday, kukolektahin ng Biyernes. Paano po ito natin gagawin kung tayo-tayo lamang po ang aasahan natin sa ating kagawaran ng edukasyon? Hindi po natin kayang gawin ito nang hindi po tayo makikipag-ugnayan sa pamahalaang lokal o maski po sa pribadong sektor in the collection and distribution of these learning modules. We talk about home-based learning. Paano po natin masisiguro na ang mga magulang ay may tamang kaalaman para po maturuan, magabayan ang mga bata in partnership with some very large homeschooling association. We have now this partnership at ito pong mga homeschooling organization na ito, sila po ang tutulong sa atin na magturo sa mga magulang kung paano po sila maging tinatawag nating effective learning facilitators. Topics like how to create an environment that is conducive to learning and teaching for that learning for our children, teaching for our parents sa bahay. Paano po mangyayari yun? How can we make our children self-directed learners? Meron po tayong modules na nakaabang po dito at yan po ay mangyayari in partnership with some reputable homeschoolers or homeschooling association. Partnership with the private sector so that we could ensure that the online internet-based learning, para dun po sa maaari, mas lumakas ang internet, mabigyan ng gadget ang mga guro at mga mag-aaral. Para po mangyari lahat yan. Partnership, partnership, partnership. Yan po ang ating inaasahan sa ating pagbibrigada eskwela sa mga susunod na araw, linggo o buwan. Tamang kamalayan patungkol sa tamang pakikipag-ugnayan sa ating mga tinatawag na partners. Sa ngalan po ng aming Kalihim Leonor Liling Magtolis Briones, Undersecretary Nepo Malaluan, Chief of Staff, siya po ang aming pinuno rin pagdating sa aming pong pagsulong ng edukalidad, Education Forum, Undersecretary Jesus Mateo, amin pong punong abala sa Oplan Balik Eskwela, ang lahat po ng aming mga undersecretaries, assistant secretaries ng EXICO, at isama nyo na po ang ating mga regional directors, assistant regional directors, schools division superintendent, ASDS, ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon, mga punong guro, mga guro at hindi guro kawani ng ating kagawaran. Hinihikayat namin po kayong lahat, mga partners po namin, pribadong sektor, pamahalaang lokal, ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan, mga magulang, mga mag-aaral, mga aming mga anak, sambayanang Filipino. Tara na, Brigada Eskwela na, balik eskwela pa. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Marami pong salamat.
As we bring to you the news and updates of the 2020 Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela, let us listen to the challenges we have conquered and achievements amidst the pandemic. Please welcome the Division Parent-Teacher Association President, Sir Audric G. Magbanwa Jr. for his message of testimony.
Good day, everyone. Today, I am greatly honored and privileged to be given this chance to speak on behalf of the Parents and Teachers Association Federation and all other stakeholders of the Department of Education, Negros Occidental Division, most especially during this difficult time of pandemic. As parents, educators, students, and professionals, we are all experiencing insurmountable challenges and uncertainties at the moment. However, the vital role of education remains unfailing. As what the famous Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. This is the very reason why we are all here today. With the advent of technology and digital innovation, we are conducting the 2020 Division Brigada Eskwela Virtual Culmination Program. In spite of the many challenges we are all facing due to this invisible enemy, the COVID-19, it is just due and proper that we acknowledge the efforts of every single individual and group who contributed in their own ways and made this endeavor a very successful one. Without them, this event wouldn't be possible today. I would like to congratulate everyone and would like to specially make mention of the untiring support of our local government units, the Department of Education, Negros Occidental Division, school heads, teachers, parents, other public agencies, private and non-governmental organizations, individuals, families, communities, other education advocates and partners, whose generous hearts made way to the preparation of the school year opening. Despite of the trials posed by this global health problem, all of your efforts were countless and responses were overwhelming. These were done through a disinfection of schools, mobilization of essential and medical items, orientation activities, distance learning, and other school-based initiatives. Moreover, activities were accomplished with the observance of social distancing, wearing of masks, hand washing, and other hygienic practices, a deviation from what we were used to do, like the normal or the traditional and physical cleaning, painting, repainting, planting, constructing, and doing some repairs. This goes to show how resilient we are in the education sector, that whatever tests and hardships we may encounter, we are able to face it, surpass it, and adapt to it. Status quo is not an option right now. Neither we cannot go back from what we used to consider normal. We are now being pushed beyond our limits. We are now in the new normal. Everybody should embrace it, and no one should be left behind. Learning should move forward, and so is the quality of education that our children fully deserve. Keep safe, everyone, and God bless.
The Division of Negros Occidental would like to present the Certificate of Recognitions to the following partners in the different local government units in the province of Negros Occidental as our way of showing our sincerest gratitude for the provision of educational resources and unwavering support to the school's programs, projects, and activities during the 2020 Division Brigada Eskwela. The kind gesture will surely benefit the learners who now have better access to quality basic education. Given this 14th day of August 2020 at DepEd Schools Division of Negros Occidental, Cottage Road, Bacolod City, Negros Occidental. Signed, Marcet D. Sabaluca, SESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. The e-certificate is virtually presented to the following: Honorable Eugenio Jose V. Lacson, Governor, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Jeffrey P. Ferrer, Vice Governor, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Agustin Ernesto G. Bascon, Board Member, Committee on Education Chairman, 5th District, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Gerardo P. Valmayor Jr., Member, House of Representatives, 1st District, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Marilyn A. Era, Mayor, Municipality of Calatrava. Honorable Lawrence Marksland J. De La Cruz, Mayor, Municipality of Don Salvador Benedicto. Honorable Richard M. Haujoco, Mayor, Municipality of Tuboso. Honorable Leo Rafael M. Cueva, Member, House of Representatives, 2nd District, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Manuel M. Escalante III, Mayor, Municipality of Manapla. Honorable Jose Francisco B. Benitez, Member, House of Representatives, 3rd District, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Marvin M. Malacon, Mayor, Municipality of Ibi, Magalona. Honorable Victor Gerardo M. Rojas, Mayor, Municipality of Murcia. Honorable Nilo Jesus Antonio E. Lizares III, Mayor, City of Talisay. Honorable Francis Frederick P. Palanca, Mayor, City of Victorias. Honorable Juliet Marie D. Ferrer, Member, House of Representatives, 4th District, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Jose Maria A. Alonso, Mayor, Municipality of Pontevedra. Honorable Miguel Antonio C. Peña, Mayor, Municipality of Pulo Pandan. Honorable Hilson D. Tubilara, MD, Mayor, Municipality of San Enrique. Honorable Enrique R. Miravalles, Mayor, Municipality of Valladolid. Honorable Maria Lourdes T. Arroyo, Member, House of Representatives, 5th District, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Alejandro Y. Mirasol, Mayor, Municipality of Binalbagan. Honorable Jose Nadi P. Arceo, Mayor, Municipality of Hinigaran. Honorable Irene C. Montilla, Mayor, Municipality of Isabela. Honorable Rumaila N. Mangilimutan, Mayor, Municipality of La Castellana. Honorable Ella Celestina G. Yulo, Mayor, Municipality of Moises Padilla. Honorable Hinaro M. Alvarez Jr., Member, House of Representatives, 6th District, Province of Negros Occidental. Honorable Cicero D. Borromeo, Mayor, Municipality of Candoni. Honorable John Ray D. Tabuhara, Mayor, Municipality of Kawayan. Honorable John Paul K. Alvarez, Mayor, Municipality of Ilog. And Honorable Ernesto A. Estrao, Mayor, Municipality of Hinubaan. To all our recipients from the different local government units of the province of Negros Occidental, maraming salamat po! The closing hour has finally arrived. Tomorrow is another day of learning, another chance of discovery. Let us brace ourselves for the new normal and focus our energy to what is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, before we say our farewells, please welcome the SGOD Chief, Sir Romeo C. Season Jr. for the closing remarks.
At the outset, I would like to extend my warmest greetings to all our education partners, our internal and external stakeholders, and to my fellow workers in the Department of Education, Division of Negros Occidental, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Mama Marcel Sabaluca, and our Assistant Schools Division Superintendents, Ma'am Maria Teresa Hiroso and Sir Dennis Develos. Last June 1, 2020, the Department of Education launched the 2020 Brigada Eskwela, or the National School Maintenance Week, no? One of the most important programs of DepEd, which aims to bring all education stakeholders to participate and contribute their time, effort, and resources in the preparation of our public schools for the opening of classes. The outbreak of COVID-19 that pushed the government to declare a state of public health emergency throughout the country creates a great challenge to the Department of Education to develop the basic education learning continuity plan to ensure that the education of our students shall continue even in time of the pandemic. Though we are all affected by this tremendous crisis, we have proven the strength of being together. We have shown the impact of our collaborative effort, and we have felt the joy and satisfaction in our heart when we practiced the Bayanihan spirit for the service to our fellow men. We remain steadfast in our commitment and dedication to the department to ensure that education shall continue in any given circumstances. The opening of classes is fast approaching. Though it will be done remotely or through distant learning, our schools still need a lot of resources for the reproduction of self-learning modules and activity sheets, no? For modular learning delivery, likewise gadgets and equipment for online learning, TV and video-based instructions, and blended learning delivery. Nevertheless, our public schools, district supervisors, school heads, adapt a school program coordinators, and teachers have managed to tap our valuable partners and stakeholders. No? Truly, it is very difficult on the part of DepEd to do this on its own. But with you as our partners, everything will be made possible. Our sincerest thanks to all our local chief executives, our city and municipal mayors, and other city and municipal officials for their unwavering support in providing the needs of the respective schools in implementing distant learning as the new normal through their local school board and LGU funds. Likewise, we would like to express our sincerest thanks and appreciations to all the government agencies, government and non-government organizations, civil society organizations, and private institutions and individuals who have contributed and shall continue to extend their precious time, effort, and resources towards the attainment of the DepEd campaign, which is to ensure accessible and quality basic educations for our learners. Our appreciation also to our schools and district adaptation program coordinators and to our social mobilization and networking unit headed by Sir Nelson Escobin and Antonio Alison Rivera for spearheading the implementation of this program. Much work still needs to be done and a lot of resources are still need to be generated to ensure the success of this endeavor. But we are confident that all this will be met with the concerted effort of our government and the support of our valuable education partners. Together, let us help build this nation by investing in the education of our children. Good day, everyone, and may God bless us all.
tinutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Tatag at tibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pabigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada, eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pagbigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada, eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, salit na buong barkada. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada, magbayanihan na. Sabay-sabayhan na.
It has been a wonderful journey to be with you. We in DepEd congratulate all of you for your resiliency and response. Thank you for joining us wherever you are. This has been your host, Ike Dominic Halwin of Dos Hermanas Elementary School, Talisay District 1, saying, stay safe, stay healthy. Arranca Brigada! Arranca Brigada!